Keeping fit and healthy has become challenging because of the quarantine restrictions. There's no going to the gym or meeting up with fitness coaches in person, so we have to learn how to innovate and really, well, to try a little harder, and we know that it's not easy. But our guest today knows all too well what it means to try to get fit and try very hard indeed. A few years ago, he became a fitspiration after losing 65 pounds in just 90 days. Now, amid this pandemic, how does he keep himself motivated? Let's welcome Raymond Gutierrez. Good morning, Mon.
Good morning, everybody.
I can't remember the last time everybody was this excited about having a guest talk about fitness here on the morning show. This past quarantine has been difficult for everybody. We've kept ourselves cooped up indoors. When we do go out, there are a lot of limitations. There's not a whole lot of options as far as working out and going to the gym goes. How do you keep yourself on track and motivated?
Well, to be honest with you, in the early parts of quarantine around April or May, fitness really took a toll on me personally as well because it wasn't the most important thing at that time. So I did kind of get lazy. I did kind of get not motivated. But about a couple of months ago, around I think June, was when I really, took it more seriously and said I don't want to go back to how I was before.
Okay, so you mean you've got your highs and your lows. You mean because I mean a couple of years ago, was it 3 or 4 years ago, you just decided you turned this corner and you became this, like we said, this fitspiration for everybody. Your transformation was amazing from somebody who was really a self-confessed lover of the nightlife. You did a total 180, 360 even, and then more. You just really changed your whole lifestyle. What was it that made you decide to make that big change?
Well, honestly, when it was starting to affect my health, I couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs without, having to catch my breath. And that was when I kind of it was a wake-up call for me that I don't want to live the rest of my life like this. I think I could do so much more if I did concentrate on my health. And I wanted to challenge myself. I think I wanted to do so much more. And focusing on my health and fitness was really the best decision I've ever made in my life.
I mean, you didn't just get fit. You got like six-pack fit. You got really ripped. But then you just now you said you went through a low period again recently, where I think everybody went through that time when everybody was just sort of down in the dumps and wasn't quite able to sort of keep up with their fitness routines. How did you again bounce back, and what's the most effective routine do you think for people given the kind of limitations that we have now?
Yeah, I think it was easy for all of us to get lazy during quarantine. Instead of working out, there's so much you can just do online and, watch movies all day. But, I kind of wanted to, take the fitness back to my house. So I ordered a few gym equipment, turned my living room into a mini gym, invested in, just resistance bands, some light weights. And the silver lining in all of this, there's so much free content online with so many studios shifting to digital. There's really a lot of content online where you can, work out in the comfort of your own home.
What are some of your favorites? I mean, people want to work out alongside you. Are you going to be doing a fitness series? I know I'd want to work out with you. What's in store?
I am working on a few secret projects right now. I'm launching something.
Don't keep it such a big secret. We all want in. We all want that. Look at that. We all want that ab. We all want those abs. What's the biggest change?
When the time comes, but I'm also thankful now that gyms are finally open with safety protocols. So I want to give a shout out to all the gyms out there. I know they were very affected with the pandemic and quarantine. So I want to encourage people to go out and support your local gyms. There are some safety protocols, and just make sure you check them out as well.
All right. What about what you're eating, what you're drinking? I mean, before we came on, we saw you sipping from a cup, and everybody was like, "What's he drinking? What's the secret?" We all want that. Whatever he's having, we want to have some of that too. As far as eating healthy or eating well and keeping yourself in a good state of nutrition, what are your tips?
Honestly, I wish there was a secret drink or something that we could all drink to get fit. But it's really just watching out for what you eat. And for me, it was a complete, lifestyle change. It was not just the workout, but what you eat at home as well. So I focus more now on fish and vegetables, and you are allowed to eat carbs, so don't think that carbs are not allowed.
Right.
I do still eat rice once in a while. I eat quinoa. There's a lot of different forms of carbs that you can eat.
Okay.
But just make sure that you don't overeat and give yourself a break once in a while. So Sundays are my cheat days with my family.
Okay, you also, yeah, with that, you seem to be sort of hinting at overall wellness. Don't become too obsessed. And don't get too nutty about counting each and every calorie, about, getting down because you didn't get to do that last rep. You seem to have found a nice balance as far as your routine goes. And I think people are looking for that because in order to make that big lifestyle change, I think people have to wrap their head around the idea of, you can still enjoy a night out with friends. You can still occasionally have, that slice of pizza. It doesn't have to be all out crazy, and you can still enjoy the benefits and still look like Raymond Gutierrez. What advice would you have for people who are looking to find that balance?
Well, for me, my advice is that it's never too late. There was a time in my life where I figured, you know what, I'm successful and it's okay. I'll just be the fat one in the family. But, it's not even about the looks and aesthetics, but it was more about how you feel inside, right? So my advice is really to, if it doesn't come from you, it's not gonna start. So you really have to make that decision for yourself. Some advice, I would find a fitness buddy who's also into fitness, so you can enjoy it together. And another thing is, find time for it. Like with me, I kind of do it first thing in the morning. As soon as I wake up, I just put on my gym gear. And whether it's, a 10-minute walk or a 30-minute workout or 1 hour, whatever time you have, find that time for yourself and for your health.
All right. Well, we don't want to keep you from your workout. Obviously you're raring to go. But you have been, like we said, such an inspiration for so many people, and I think you continue to be that. Mon, thank you so much for making time for us this morning. It has been a real pleasure chatting with you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.